Well, results are coming in for the Shelby County primaries, and Yvonne Thomas is keeping an eye on the three big races. Yvonne?
Rudy, let's start with the District Attorney General's race on the Democratic side tonight. Steve Mulroy is still leading the pack. Mulroy 47, White 32, Harris 21. Let's take a live look at Steve Mulroy's watch party right now. Mulroy is a familiar face in politics. You can still see people out there. I hear some cheers there as well. He was a Shelby County Commissioner from 2006 to 2014, but this is a joint watch party with current Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris, who is also running for re-election. Let's take a closer look at that race now. Mayor Lee Harris is against Ken Moody, and right now we're projecting Harris to win re-election. He's got 70%, Moody has 30%, and he will now face off against Republican Worth Morgan this fall. And a final look at the juvenile court clerk's race. Gordon at 47, Milton at 22, Gatewood at 22, and Mitchell at 9. Now, the clerk processes all the paperwork filed in the juvenile court right here in Shelby County and will serve for 4 years. The winner will face off against Republican Rob White. But for now, Rudy, we'll send things back over to you.
All right, Yvonne, thanks a lot. Great job there. Right now, the votes keep rolling in for primary day, and Brad Broders continues our coverage live at the Election Operations Center in East Memphis. So, Brad, when are we expected to know the final results of today's races?
Well, Rudy, here's the thing. I was just handed these results. 141 out of 142 precincts have been uploaded and into the results. The problem is, though, we are not seeing those results on that screen behind me. It's going to take probably at least 15, maybe minutes, maybe a half an hour to get those results on that screen so you at home can see those numbers. But again, all but one precinct is uploaded into the system. The election administrator, Linda Phillips, said the problem is the equipment they're using is from 2008, and she said it takes about 4 minutes to download the data from each of those precincts. Newer equipment probably takes about 30 seconds. So that problem will likely continue into the August general election because it's very unlikely that there will be any new equipment provided from the county commission, county funding before the August general election. So we're likely going to have that. As for turnout, about 60,000 total voters were expected to vote in this primary election. That's about on par, maybe a little below par compared to previous non-presidential year primaries in the year 2018 and 2014, for example. Another interesting note tonight was the first AirFinder bags that logs that they tested using GPS trackers from each precinct following those ballots from the precinct back to the Election Operations Center that will be used likely more prevalently in the August general election. For now, live in East Memphis, I'm Brad Broders.
All right, Brad, thanks a lot. A lot of new things happening with this election, but let's get down to the nuts and bolts of all this. Political analyst Otis Sanford joins us now to discuss where we are so far. And by and large, Otis, these primaries were all blue. So let's talk a little bit about where the Republicans were in these elections today.
Well, Rudy, they were really nowhere. And they were nowhere to be seen, not only on the ballot, but they were not to be seen at the voting booths as well. Just because the Republicans decided to sit this one out. They made a calculation early on that they were going to spend their money in the August general election trying to get as many countywide seats as they can. There was only one contested countywide race. Actually a district race on the Republican side for a county commission seat. So the Republicans are making a calculation here. They're saving their money, and they are really going to go after trying to keep Amy Wyrick in the district attorney's office and may try to help Worth Morgan with the mayor's race as well.
Yeah, as we were just watching there, the two big races that we were watching were the Shelby County DA and the Shelby County mayor's race. And current DA Amy Wyrick, she certainly faced a lot of criticism during her time in this office. So my question is, will that criticism translate into votes?
Well, it very well may, because the Democrats are really going after Amy Wyrick in this election. And that's why you really see Steve Mulroy sort of pulling away here and will likely be the Democratic nominee here over Janika White and Linda Harris. I think a lot of Democrats believe that Steve Mulroy has the best chance to unseat Amy Wyrick in the August general election. and he is going to be running, I believe, as a running mate, really, with Lee Harris, because as Yvonne said, they had their watch party tonight together. So yes, it's going to be an interesting race in August in the county mayor's race and the district attorney's race.
This isn't over yet. All right.
No.
Otis, thanks a lot. Always
Thank you.
great insight from you. Thanks.